So, David, thanks for joining me. And I'd really just appreciate so much if you could help other people understand in any way how I have helped you throughout the business planning process and all that.
Yeah, so just a little bit about myself. My name is David Sullivan, and I own the Unforgetables. And what that is basically incorporating is hypnotherapy, body work, and intuitive branding for entrepreneurs and business owners. And I got a lot of clarity about what it is that I just explained by working with Steve here. He helped me really glean a lot of those practical pieces that are so essential for founding and starting a business, with a business plan, having a strategic marketing plan, and knowing where all of these moving pieces move into different funnels for what you're offering. Like, what is your big offering? What is your small offering? What is your medium range offering? And really looking at, like, what are all of these different marketing funnels and how you're really integrating those into your business. And it was really helpful for having him there with a sense of accountability. I'm not very, how do I want to say this? Consistent for showing up for myself. So it was nice having Steve there checking in with me on some of the processes that we were working on. And yeah, he's been a big help.
Thanks, David. Yeah, I'm super glad to hear that. So if you had any, like, the one thing that you wanted to tell people who are trying to really chase their passion and turn it into a business, into a lifestyle that they could be really happy with, what would that one thing be?
Fuck up a lot, make a lot of mistakes, because that is where you really get clarity on what it is that you're offering. It's when you're focused, when you're so focused on what it is that you think that everybody wants, you realize what it is that you really want to offer and what speaks most to you and what you're really creating and what lies in your skill set and also what doesn't lie in your skill set. So I think making a lot of those mistakes, spending lots of money on things that you didn't necessarily realize that you didn't necessarily need. I think that those are crucial for the initial startup phase, because as you do that, you get very, very clear what it is that you're really offering, and where your strengths are. So embrace those mistakes.
That's so great to hear, and just in line with what I could say too. You know, I've spent so much money on different courses that I've learned and working with different people and just figuring it all out. And I definitely don't regret a single, mistake or dollar spent. It's like it's all a learning process, and you have to get there step by step. I guess in any way, my goal is to help people shortcut that, right?
Yes.
And give them like a little clearer of a roadmap. And if anything, maybe show them where they need to mess up and do some trial and error. But otherwise, kind of remove those unknowns and have people understand the steps they need to take to get there.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's all a process, and the more that we can bring in people that can help us with that process, it makes it much easier to step into the ease of it.
Awesome.
The ease and the flow. And I think that was a bigger element too, of through seeing what your skill set was, like really highlighting those aspects that I'm not necessarily the most gifted with. And now that I'm collaborating with a few individuals, like making sure that I bring in those people that complement me where I'm weak, to really bring that balance to those projects and those endeavors.